ESPN's coverage of the NASCAR Nationwide Series on ABC. Brought to you by Scott's Turf Builder. All food, no filler. That's Scott's advantage.
Under caution here in Bristol, Tennessee, Kevin Harvick is the leader. Carl Edwards, Kenseth Boyer, and Allgaier, the impressive rookie, is fifth. Now, what about the saga of Kyle Busch, who had to go to the back of the pack a moment ago because of a tire violation? Let's listen in.
Hello, red flag. Can we get a red flag, please?
He's looking for a red flag because he doesn't like these laps clicking off under caution, that he needs to pick off these spots. He's 11th spot with a fast car. I don't know if he's got enough time, Dale. What do you think?
Well, I don't know that those would help him get to the lead because those guys are going to get able to get away, but it would help him pick up a lot of spots probably if he had more laps, obviously. So, yeah, like his thinking.
Carl Edwards is our in-race reporter, and he is currently running in the second position. Let's talk to Carl.
Carl, Dale Jarrett, ESPN. You happy?
I got you, Dale.
Well, the laps are winding down. You got anything for Mr. Harvick there in front of you?
I guarantee we do. We got a good race car here, so hopefully we get to race a little bit. We've been faster than him on the, on a little bit longer run, and I feel pretty good in traffic. So, hopefully we can beat him. It's been a good race for us so far. Just trying to get it perfect,
Yeah, I don't know if you know, Kyle Busch had a little bit of a violation there in the pits. That was an awful fast car. Probably not enough time for him to get there and race with you guys?
Yeah, I don't know where he's at right now, but the end of the day here is a good day for us. It'll be a jump in points, over him. So hopefully we can maintain this, or maybe run one spot better. But either way, if we can finish in front of Kyle, that's a good day for us too.
Hey, Carl, has the outside of the upper groove come in as much as you anticipated and were hoping that it would?
No, it really hasn't. I thought there'd be more of an outside groove. Maybe tomorrow on some longer runs with the sun out, we'll get that outside groove going. But right now, it's still kind of a fight for the bottom.
All right, thanks, Carl. Good luck.
Man, thanks.
Well, can Carl Edwards get it done? Can Kevin Harvick hit a home run? This weekend, ESPN pitches both World Baseball Classic semifinal games. First tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Korea takes on Venezuela. And then tomorrow at 8 Eastern, USA faces Japan. The World Baseball Classic semifinals on ESPN tonight and tomorrow. For more information, log on to ESPN.com. On the last restart, after having to start at the end of the longest line, Kyle Busch was a man possessed and got a lot of spots as soon as the green flag waved.
Well, he has a really good race car. And that first and foremost helps. You can see him get a good jump and go to the outside, which is what you can do before you get to the start-finish line. He continues on that pace, going to the outside here.
It's like he surprised a few of these guys. Made up quite a few spots in a short amount of time.
31 laps. He is now back in the 11th position, but now he's got. It's not going to be as easy to get by some of these guys in front of him, like Scott Speed, Stephen Wallace, Leffler, and how about Allgaier, the rookie, up in 5th position?
Yeah, he's done a terrific job. Andy picked him today as a sleeper, and he's done really, really well all day long. Very impressive.
He's had a couple of close calls I've seen, but he's got a little damage on the right front. But otherwise, the car is really pretty clean, and that's hard to do as a rookie here.
Yeah, and another one, Scott Speed, who's up in the 8th spot. He's done a terrific job all day, never being here before.
Well, Kevin Harvick trying to do something he has never done in his own equipment. Right now, he is the leader with just 30 to go. Let's talk down in their pits with the 33 crew chief, Ernie Cohn.
Ernie, I know that Kevin was real happy with the car on the long run. Now you've got just 31 left. Do you have enough to hold off Carl on this dash here?
I think so. We tightened it up a little bit for this last run. He said it's a little bit tighter than it had been, so I think our Chevrolet Impala is going to be good here for the end.
No problem on the alternator?
No, it's holding 12 volts. I think we're going to be fine.
Shannon?
It's running third right now is Matt Kenseth in the 16, Eddie Pardue. I know you guys were battling some loose conditions earlier in the race. Have you guys got it tightened up enough to get that 60 and a 33 car?
Well, the City Financial Ford Fusion started off not where we wanted, but this is the best it's been, and Matt Kenseth's fun to watch out there, so it should be good.
Best it's been, and Matt Kenseth, two good things on their side right now.
Kenseth, the proven winner, was not even supposed to be in the race, subbing for the 16 normally driven by Greg Biffle, who has some bruised ribs from an accident on his boat dock. Biffle will be in the NASCAR Sprint Cup race here on Sunday, though, by the way.
Yeah, and he needs to not use up all his luck days. He's on my fantasy team for Mark. So he needs to do well both days. But he's done a great job in that car today. Just typical Matt Kenseth.
Yeah, he is. He just chips away at it, and before you know it, he's right there.
Just race number 4 of 35 for the NASCAR Nationwide Series, and we head to Texas Motor Speedway and watch the NASCAR stars shine out in Texas, in Nashville on the concrete, Phoenix. How about Talladega? 25-car drafts. Folks, that's your ticket to the race for the NASCAR Nationwide Series. We'll be there for each and every one of them right down to the championship week at Homestead, Miami in November.
This is going to get fun, guys.
Yes, it is.
Kevin Harvick's wanting to do it as much for he's wanting to do it for his sponsor and for everything else. He's wanting to do it so we'll quit bringing up about are you ever going to win a race in your own car?
I bet that's the first thing he says in victory lane.
Yeah, he hides from us now. And he said, by the way, if I pull it off, his crew said yesterday, Ernie Cope, if we pull it off, this party will go into the night. I promise it's going to happen.
He's got his work cut out, though.
Okay, we're going to show you the front. We're also going to show you Kyle Busch back in 11th spot and see if this guy, all fired up, can get there. Here we go.
Yeah, nice start that he got. Got 4 or 5 car lengths on Carl Edwards. Kyle Busch there on the left trying to go around teammate Joey Logano.
I got a lap car in the way. Scott Wimmer.
And he will get Wimmer a nudge. Can't get there. Now we'll slide up in front of Lagasse. There's Harvick. Now just pulling away from Carl Edwards.
Yeah, and here comes in third spot, Clint Boyer is taking over that spot. So Carl Edwards has to look in his mirror.
Well, they really did make an adjustment on that 33 car for the short run. We just heard Ernie Cope talking about it, and it really is working right here. He's able to stretch it out on Carl.
Pretty good move back in the pack. The 66 behind this bunch. Good run for position between Leffler and Stephen Wallace. That's for 6th spot.
And Steve Wallace takes that spot over. You said earlier he's done a really good job coming from the back of the pack all day long.
There is Stephen Wallace, who's now gone by, and he's got a very fast race car here in the final 20 laps.
There you see Kyle Busch working the outside of Paul Menard. He gets that spot. Now he's looking at Jason Leffler.
That would be 8th for if he could get by Leffler. And right in front of him is the 99 of Scott Speed in 7th.
There's 22 laps to go. These laps click off quick here. Not a lot of time to get this thing done.
But he's doing as much damage control as far as the points go as he possibly can with the miscue on pit road by his team. It wasn't anything that Kyle did.
And going around the high side of the 99 car, trying to. Now Trevor Bayne, the lap car up top.
Scott Speed really has done a good job in this car today.
Yeah, for his first time here, he's kept that car really clean and done a really good job just making passes and racing all day and get some experience, which will help him tremendously tomorrow.
Well, the good news is Kyle Busch has now moved into 7th spot. The bad news is less than 20 to go, and he's a straightaway behind the leader.